So it is finally here, the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Thank God it's finally here. Yeah, not just Nürburgring Nordschleife, but we got in the brand new 0.4 update of Assetto Corsa EVO. We got the brand new cars and more than just the Nordschleife track. We have the Road Atlanta, we have Monza, we have Alton Park, and I'm not sure if there is more or that's it. We have some cool cars, and one of them is one of my favorite cars of all time, called the Ferrari F40. I'm totally not biased, but I know my car knowledge, so you can get the fuck out. It is a 2.9 liter twin turbo charged V8 producing around 720 horsepower and redlining at 8000 rpm. Fat slick tires. What else? 1050 kilograms, just over a ton. Almost under a ton, which is absolutely crazy for the horsepower and the crazy weight. That's gonna be great. Full carbon chassis, nothing inside, a pure race car, stripped down. The road car is crazy, this one is gonna be even crazier. Without further ado, let's see what this car can do around this racetrack. Alright, here we are on none other than the greatest racetrack of all time, the Nürburgring Nordschleife. They also added it in this update, which is a big plus, because every game has Nordschleife now, every racing sim. And we have the beauty right there. Also, of course, we are gonna put the turbo boost to the boost one to 100, because if you're going below 100, then you are a little bit. Let's see how it is. Almost turn it off. Wow, cool, great start. Let's go for the outlap. Had a little bit of a exploration of this car to see how it feels, and then after that we are going flat out, as it will be a challenge because it's quite a handful to drive. So why do I love this car? I love it because first, it's the 80s Ferrari, full carbon chassis, no ABS, no traction control, no any electronics, an H pattern, the pure insanity of the actual F40, not the LM, the F40. No door handles, no AC, no radio. It's a pure racer's car. Like, it's basically a stripped down race car that is road legal. That's the best part of it. That's the charm of the car. And also, it is Enzo Ferrari's his last creation before passing away, unfortunately. And damn, did he end up on a high. For now, it feels great, because this car is actually mid-rear engine. And what does that mean? Mid-rear engine cars are much better for rotating the car. Why? Because when you brake, the balance from the behind becomes like a bit of imbalance, because the car, it's heavy, it's not like that. It really unsettles the car and makes it rotate much more. Mid-rear engine cars are much harder to control, because they are pretty sensitive when you brake. Like, they really, when they rotate, because of the mid-rear placement of the engine. For now, I really feel you can really tell that it's a mid-rear engine car now on this outlap. But also keep in mind, a mid-rear engine car is not made to slide, and definitely not the F40. This car, if you drift it, it just avoids it, because it's a pure, it's a pure grip fest, and it just won't work drifting it. Also realized putting the power down is pretty tricky. Really takes some confidence to put the power down in this car, because there's a turbo lag, and it just kicks. Like, it just kicks it, man. on the definitely on the exits of the corners. So yeah, be careful on the throttle. Is one thing to take into account. And it hits insane speeds. Look at that. I really wonder what lap time this car is gonna put when I actually do a proper lap time. But it really feels quick. I'm guessing, like, I don't really know what time, but I'm guessing 6 minute 40. I think 6 minute 40 is definitely what this car will do. Maybe even faster than that. We'll see. It depends on my driving the most. Man, it's pressure out here. And also, I'm really loving this version of Nordschleife. Who knows really output themselves this time, this update. It's great. The biggest part why I like this car is the zero electronics. That's why I love the Euro NASCAR car. Because it's relying on your skill only. There is nothing. Damn. Let's see what kind of speed we pull in this car. Alright. Going up to, rising up to 8,000 RPM, upshifting at 8,000, and already hitting 300 kilometers per hour. That is fucking insane. I'll have to brake, but let's keep going. 370, 378. That is absolutely ridiculous. 338. But let's see what the F40 LM can do around the Nordschleife. Alright, here we go, starting the lap. Third gear. Braking hard for the semi-Schmitz curve. Rolling the car in. Patient on the throttle. Flooring it to the end. Third gear, short shift. To stop the wheels from spinning here. A bit of a brake to rotate the car in. Mid-rear, as I said. Brake hard into Hudson-Bach. Second gear maybe for rotation. For better RPM. Short shift up into third. Here, rotator in. Just gotta be nice and tidy through the corners. Patience is key in this car, as it really wants to kill you every single time you put the power down. And when you brake, because rotation is crazy. Okay, here we go, into flip-flops. Keep it into fourth. Brake hard. Really late on the power so you don't understeer into the grass, as I almost did there. Wow. Into fifth gear. It's quite a handful to drive. 300, hitting 300 kilometers an hour. A little jump there, brake hard, not flat out like in the GT3 cars. Keep her in to settle for the next corner. Forgot the name of it. Short shift in third, get a better exit. Watch for the rear. It's gonna slide here. And now through the foxhole. Here you rely on compression, because compression presses the car down and makes it rotate. I mean, gives it more grip, because it's compressing. That's exactly why. Okay, second gear here, really relying on that weight distribution from the mid-rear engine car. It's absolutely lovely. And floor it into third, 8,000 RPM, amazing speed. High to the rebel tree. Here, keep it into the fourth. But the mid-rear really is rotating here. Into third, into second. Third gear. Oh, a lot of wheel spin, a lot of loss of traction here. Go for the late apex, or just miss it like me, like a total imbecile. I am. Here we go. This is not gonna be flat, I suppose. Not even close to being flat. Here into third gear. Here, miss, hit, miss. As we hit the exact one, brake hard, the slowest part of the Nürburgring, but also the most tricky one because of its kink clumsiness. Here in the third, watch for the rear to step out. Here, be careful. Into third, brake very early within this car. Those big old brakes are not really gonna do me much good. Into X-Fuel. Really hard to put the power down. As I said for 100th time. The next corner is called Bergwerk, the worst corner in the world. Into third. Keep it into third. Go for the late apex. For the better exit, really losing the traction onto the straight, onto the exit. It's very a handful to drive. Here, a bit of a lift. Here, this is gonna be more of a lift. Or maybe not, a little lift. Managed to keep all four wheels onto the track and not one onto the grass. Here, flat out, into mud curve, also known as bravery corner. How brave are we feeling? Kinda brave, I think I'll call it decent. But we better brake hard into here. It's definitely not flat. The understeer is big. Into second gear. Go for, again, careful on the traction here. And now onto the carousel. Can we not fuck up the carousel? Okay, we stay in it. Here. On the power as early as possible again. Wheels are spinning. Oh, Jesus. Not flat. Into third gear, rotator in. Flat out, rotate. Don't touch the curbs, they will kill you. Here. And now, the best part. This is how Hans Joachim said. This is the part who separates boy from man. The best part of a racing circuit ever. Here we go. Sending it in. Keep her in. As the camber is pretty bad through here. Flat out. Watch for the traction. Rotate the car in. No, we had a bad entry into there. Into the YouTube corner, the car started locking up like crazy. Really need to brake earlier here. Here, be careful onto the throttle again. Yeah. Rotator in. That's alright, that's alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. And now onto the jump. Really, really fun to do, but really challenging as well. I wonder how it is in real life. Hope that the jump feels for your ass. Okay, here it's not flat at all because the car really is not planted. You really need to lift a lot. Brake hard into Stefan LFS. Here, a very clumsy corner this. Keep it in third, go for the late entry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Losing the rear. Here, brake, second gear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that was alright, the second carousel. Now brake hard here, go for the apex. Now just wait for a moment to put the full power down. Full beans, fourth gear. And now onto the Dottinger hole. Upshifting at 8,000 RPM. Only have 3.9 liters of fuel, but I think we are gonna be alright. 330, 332, 333, 334. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I fucked up. And braking hard for the final chicane. Be careful, downshift. Close to the wall as much as you dare. And it's gonna be a 331.9.
So I don't know where the 331 came from, but it was actually a 6-minute 30.9. Don't ask me where did I come up with the number. I guess I smoked something. Alright, let's get back to the video, I'm sorry.
That is a very good time for this twin turbocharged amazing race car. Wow. I know I can go definitely much more quicker, go under 630, but for the first hot lap, that is absolutely impressive. This is, yeah, that was one of the most coolest cars I've driven in Assetto Corsa EVO or in sim racing because it feels so good. It feels challenging, it wants to kill you every second. Yeah, it really takes a lot of patience to chase the perfect lap time with this car around this track, definitely. Wow, what a car, no comment. Assetto Corsa EVO, this is a big plus. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that is it. That's the F40. Comment your thoughts down below. What do you think of this update if you tried it? If not, I really recommend it. You try this car and try this car track combo because it's crazy. I'll be looking at more cars through this update because there are some much more nicer cars, and we are gonna see what these cars can do around the Nordschleife. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.